I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you what I don't like. That brother getting death threats, his family getting death threats, that's not right. Caucasian nation, when y'all unalive one of us, y'all tell us to be quiet, sit still, and let justice run its course. That's what y'all tell us. Y'all told us that with Sonia Bland. Y'all told us that with Michael Brown. Y'all told us that with Sonia Massey. Y'all told us that with Amir Locke. Y'all told us that with Amar Arbery. Y'all told us that with Philando Castile. Y'all said, sit still, Negro Nation. Sit still, Africans, and let justice run its course.
Crazy Work Podcast. This is your host, Big Slim.
Jay Harris, baby.
All right, we back at y'all. Man, what y'all got going on with this Dr. Umar situation and how he feels as far as, like, with he's saying the Caucasian nation making death threats. I heard the judge that released this young guy is receiving death threats. Her address been leaked.
Oh, no.
The families getting death threats. So it's a big thing that's going on in America. It's a sad situation, right? But they're turning into social media.
Social media is taking just running with this.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to get down is how the effects of social media. Social media is so strong.
Yeah, it
can change the demographics because now are we dealing with justice or are we dealing with judgment?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like all the American traits that they're innocent until proven guilty. Racism doesn't exist. All of these things is popping up right now. It's real touchy. It's a real touchy subject, but realistically speaking, people do got to get real because racism does exist.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm
does.
saying?
It does. Yeah. And try not to let all the noise get to you, people. I mean, social media can portray things in a certain way. People aren't so big online. I did see a clip with the lawyer, the district attorney. You know, he was getting challenged, and they were like trying to look at it purely as a case, not race. And I felt that was good. That was coming from the Texas Attorney General who's going to prosecute this case. Yeah. And I hope and pray this young man get a fair trial.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I mean, just like, you know, people are saying that they're using the GoFundMe and the GoTo money or something like this. It's a subsidiary, I don't know, a competition or whatever, but Austin Metcalf's parents who are separated or divorced, both the mother and the father got separate, like GoFundMes.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? And then you have the Carmelo Anthony kid who has his parents are together and they have one GoFundMe. So to me, what is the difference? They worried about it when the black people, or they bought a new car. They got a new house. Oh, the house cost this. Them guys had money before. They had a nice house and a nice car before. They wasn't hurt. Their house and car actually looked better than the Metcalf family. You know what I'm saying? So money and race doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? If you live in the hood, you could be white or black, Asian, Indian. It doesn't matter.
100%.
You could, luxury neighborhoods, you still could be any color complexion. You know what I'm saying? So
broke ain't got no color.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, broke ain't got no color.
Broke is broke.
For real, okay, how you put
it's crazy, man. But I hope the America, that we can relax on the judging, whether it's white or black, right or wrong, whether, because if the tables return, it's still going to be something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an opinion. It's like an asshole. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
So everybody has one. Cool. You know what I'm saying? How's your day going on, brother?
It's good, baby. I'm happy to be back in here again.
Oh, yeah.
I know last time I left you guys, we was talking a little bit about the budgeting, so I was talking about the 50-30-20 budget, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hope I can go into a little bit more about that. We'll probably might put some slides up later so you can kind of see some things and see what it really looked like.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to get you an intro. Dollarz and centz with Jay Harris. We need some cha-chings in the background.
That's right. We need to get that.
All right. What you got for us today, man? I know you done cooked up something good for us, man.
Yeah, man. So when I left off, I was talking about this. It's a simple budget. I mean, it's going to be you can change it any way you want it. Low-income families, you can do 70-20-10.
Okay.
Like, you can do what works for you. Just, I want you to do something. Don't do nothing. That's what I want you to do. Don't do nothing. Just do something.
Yeah.
And so this simple budget method, take all your take-home income, right? Let me give you an example.
All right.
Say you make $2,500 a month. You're going to take 50% of that, right? That's going to go to rent, utilities, gas, and insurance.
So $1,250.
$1,250.
It's gone.
is gone.
Okay, bro.
You know, rent might be, you know, you might make more than that, but it's just an example.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
All right.
And those are your needs. The 50% is your needs. And remember, all this is interchangeable. 30% is going to be your wants, people. Eating out, your streaming services, shopping, phone upgrades, which you shouldn't be upgrading your phone every time, just so you know.
The new iPhone 27 is out.
Oh, yeah. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, it costs $9,000.
Yeah. Take some time. Your phone broke, go get it repaired. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend like $30, $40, maybe $100 to get it repaired. Have insurance on it. I'm just saying. Don't get the new stuff.
Okay.
That's 30%. So that's going to be 50%, $1,250. Your wants is going to be 30%. It's going to be $750. And savings and debt. I want you to that $500 is left over. Put some of that away for a emergency fund. We talked about that. $1,000. You want to try to get to $1,000. Debt payments, debt service, whatever you call it, your obligations that you owe on stuff. I want you to pay that, right? And then try to pull something away from retirement.
Okay. Outside of 401k, you know, like liquid cash.
Yeah, this is. I mean, if it's 401k, it might be already taken out already,
Okay.
so it might be accounted for, but added to your savings. Yeah. And so this is a simple, easy method that anyone can do. Make it work for you. Make it work for you and your family. Okay. Just don't take my word as gospel. And so this is the big thing. We're coming up with a plan of action, people. And I want to hear your feedback in the comments about what you plan on doing. I want you to commit to posting something in the comments like, hey, today I'm going to look at my bank statement. Today I'm going to look at how much do I spend on eating out? How much do I pay on subscriptions? Just look at it. Just comment what you did.
Yeah, ladies, subscriptions, Zeus, now that's TV, Paramount, Netflix,
All that
Hulu.
stuff add up, bro. I'm a victim too. I love it too. I like watching my shows. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
It's like, oh, yeah, I'm all deep into them.
Oh yeah, man. What? Can't wait to get home.
Right? Can't wait to get home and relax and do that.
Yeah, it's cool.
But once you start doing one little thing and you're going to start by putting a comment right there, that momentum's going to take you far. I'm telling you, this is how millionaires, people get successful. They start momentum. They be disciplined. They do these same things every day. And over time it becomes a habit. The next thing you know, I got my emergency fund. Yeah. Okay, what else can I do? Let me start paying down more debt.
That's the key.
This is the key. And I got this. And I did this when I was raising my son in Hawaii, but in California. I did the debt balls, what's it called? The snowball debt pay down. So what it is you take your debt, right? You start paying, you list all your debt out. Snowball debt repayment. I think it's Dave Ramsey. Shout out Dave Ramsey. That's where I got it from. You put your highest interest rate one up top.
Okay.
And then you start listing them, right? And so what you do on that highest interest rate, you pay as much as you can.
On the highest one.
On the highest one. Okay. And on the other 5 or 6 you got, pay the bare minimum.
So, okay, if you have one that's, say, the average bare minimum is $30, I think. So if you got one and it's $150, you're going to pay the $150 or the majority of the $150, and then $30 to each.
All the rest of them.
Okay.
All the rest of them. Now, what's the psychology behind that? It's the debt snowball pay down. I think that's how you say it. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But and so what it is, you're starting off with that one, just like a snowball going down a hill. You start paying that off. You start putting more to that one because it's a higher interest rate. You start paying that down. Next thing you know, you're paid off.
Okay, yeah.
You've been paying the minimum off. So all the money that you were $150 each month paying on that big debt, put that on the next interest rate, highest interest rate. So you keep your minimum payment, then throw that $150 on top of it. And then you do that till you pay off that next one.
Then you to the next one.
And then you keep building that momentum.
Facts. And that minimum is still keeping you covered. So your credit score.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
The minimum is keeping you covered. You still servicing your debt. You're still keeping your credit score running high, decent. I mean, you still accruing interest on those lower ones, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not accruing interest on your bigger ones,
Okay.
which will take you longer to pay off.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why you should attack those first.
All right.
So 5, 30, 20, 70, 20, 10, however you want to do it. And debt snowball pay down. I'm telling you, game changer. And you can find this stuff on YouTube. It's all there. We got all the education we need.
Right here.
Yeah, right here, baby.
Don't cancel this subscription.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No. Keep this.
We need you.
Hit that like button, please, while we're at it right now. But and also tell us what kind of content would you like for me to cover. Also, you know, we would like to hear what you want to hear about us talking. So don't be afraid. What's up? Because you know why? You see my shirt right here? It's called Create Your Reality, baby.
I like that.
And when you start asking questions and saying what you want in the universe, it's going to come to you.
Okay.
It's going to come.
Well, y'all heard Jay Harris, you know, hit the like, comment, and watch the money come.
That's it.
Facts. So check it out, right? As far as investing,
Yeah.
you got a lot of people that already have established credit.
Yeah.
You got some people that already have an emergency fund.
Yeah.
And they might have a couple extra dollars in their savings and their checkings. And they're like, you know what, it's time for me to start working for myself. Or I need to create generational wealth. That's a big thing right now because a lot of men are at the age, still, you know, we feeling like, you know, we're middle-aged guys, so we got to start preparing for our kids, grandkids, things of that nature. So people are speaking about building a legacy.
Yeah.
Breaking generational curses, and creating generational wealth, right? So the ones that's actually at that point, risk taking, having the right knowledge on where to invest, how long it's going to take for you to start seeing your money back. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. A lot of people don't know what to do. They're at a rock and a hard place. Yeah. And I kind of, you know, to touch up on certain things, I had that feeling before we started this podcast. Okay. I had a feeling that I'm here, but I had a burning, like, stomach pain, almost like I'm supposed to be doing something else. I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm not doing enough. I'm wasting my time to the point where I'm just chilling around my peers and I'm like, I don't even want to be here right now because the conversation that we having ain't taking us nowhere. We're not gaining nothing. We ain't going nowhere. We just wasting time. I'm sitting here. It's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. What the hell are we doing? Yes. That's energy I could have put somewhere else. So I started thinking about the book that I told you, Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill, chapter 13. I recommend it, yes. Yeah, sexual transmutation. For what y'all don't know, that means the energy that a man or woman will put into having sex or chasing a woman down or getting that man that they desire. You need to put that energy into your money, put that energy into your business. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I do. Let me fall back. That's what I was saying on the last episode. You can't really see clearly if you're in the mix. Yeah. Remove yourself from the mix and, you know, self-awareness techniques, whatever you're doing, then rationalize yourself before you move forward. So I got to that point, and you know, you was around for a lot of the beginning. So once we started taking the natural step, that first risk, that first step, it's scary. It's scary. It's scary as hell. You don't know if you're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, even right now, like a lot of people think that what we got going on is, you know, it's people feel like it's big. I salute y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for that. But from the other side, the no money side. Yeah, y'all don't see that. Yeah, I gotta invest in myself for 2 years before I can see $1 back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's scary. Yeah, you know it's scary. It's scary. And to be truthful with the fans, I want to be truthful with y'all. I'm gonna look y'all dead in the camera. When I get on YouTube Studios and I see one thumb, no comments, that hurts. You get what I'm saying? Like, it really does. It hurts the algorithm. It hurts, I ain't gonna say like my feelings, but you know, support is real. I'm not saying that we're not getting support. It's how people support. Some people don't know how to support. Yeah. But it's scary because it's like, damn, I'm not getting audience engagement.
Yeah.
So now I automatically start looking at myself, not really negative, but kind of down. I'm like, what am I not doing right?
Doing
what am
right.
I not saying?
You questioning
why,
yourself. Yeah.
Why is this not happening? And that turns into negative energy.
Quickly.
So
Spiral, man. You start going down this rabbit hole, and the next thing you know, you're in a rut. You're like, yo, what happened to me?
yeah, because I'm not thinking with positive energy.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not trying to manifest anything. I'm just dwelling
Yes.
on what's wrong, problems, obstacles, situations.
Yeah.
Without dealing with the solution, it's pointless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's a spiral. Every thought, negative, more negative, going down. So it's like the risk part is what I feel like stops the majority of people. Even with content create, you might be sitting in the house with your tripod and your camera and you want to do something funny, but it's like, I'm going to offend this demographic. What is my mom gonna say about this? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know, they say they speak their mind.
Yeah, facts. So,
Mom's been in those comments. I'm just saying. We appreciate you.
Oh yeah, the support.
So I want to back up because you said something that was so important that I think people missed it. You said you wanted to be someone else. I mean, you knew you needed to be somewhere else.
Someone else.
But
like,
you physically wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
And so a big thing is called alignment. You have to align yourself, your internal self, with who you are on the outside. And that's really hard. One, we've never been taught that shit before.
Yeah, facts.
We've never been taught about alignment. Who do you need to be that person that shows up on the outside in this person? Do I need to change the way I dress? Maybe if you want to, if that makes you feel better, that puts you in alignment.
Yeah.
Working out helps me feel aligned.
Yeah, facts. I tell by your posture.
Yeah. Think I've been hitting the gym, baby.
I'm over here checking my shit. Like, God damn.
Taking that walk. Consulting the giants, baby. Reading books. Napoleon Hill. Getting in there. 5 minutes a day. But you got to have that alignment with who you are internally. You can be with God. You can be spiritual. Whatever. Whoever you hire, Buddha, Krishna, it doesn't matter. As long as you got alignment with who you are and that alignment is not hurting anybody, that is the first step for you to start taking the steps to who and being who you should be.
Yeah, okay.
That being, and only you can decide it.
I agree.
You can pick from other people. You can see other examples. You can see, oh, Jamie Harris doing this. Chris Parker's doing this. I kind of want to take a little bit from that. Like, does that resonate with me?
Yeah.
Is that who I want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be at the liquor houses anymore.
I'm telling you.
I just don't. That just ain't my thing no more. And I ain't hitting on them because I spent a lot of times in them joints.
Oh yeah.
But they don't serve me. They don't serve who I am right now. And I'm not trying to say I'm high and mighty and all this other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, everything in life grows.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
It's just the growth. And some people see that, they take that growth as like, oh, he acting brand new. He got this. Nah, I'm the same person. I just move a little differently.
Yeah, I mean, to say that, right, I'm going to bring up a quote.
Go for it.
Which is also in reference to Napoleon Hill, which is failure cannot cope with persistence. So I'm going to let y'all sit there and think about that. I'm going to say it again. Failure cannot cope with persistence. All right? Now, not to take nothing away from the liquor house or, you know,
getting your business.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to ask, why do we even have liquor houses? You got to think about it. What? Why? Because one, they wouldn't allow us probably in the bars.
Oh, yeah.
So liquor houses served our communities just like the churches served our community as well.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say that liquor house, I don't use it in a negative term because, you know, plenty of times I'm going to get my grandpa from the liquor house. Plenty of times.
Oh, yeah.
So they served our community and they served the purpose. So keep going.
No, it's just a way of that hustle.
It is. It's a hustle.
You know what I'm saying? It's a hustle. You're getting a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And alcohol is something that doesn't see depression.
Oh, God, no.
You get what I'm saying? In COVID, alcohol sales soared. During the depression, alcohol
Yes,
sales
sir.
soared. So it goes to say when we in North Carolina, it's a party state.
It is.
It's a party state. We rocking and rolling, we throwing them shots back. I don't think too many states can drink with us. You get what I'm saying? Ask my liver. Let me stop. But on a serious note, if you like, you got the candy lady. You go to the candy lady in the hood.
Miss Heath back in the ADR back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? You could go there, you get your candy, you get your lickums, your ice pops, you need a cigar, a loose cigarette, and there's a store down the street. But the people is gonna go support this woman or this man. There's an ABC store down the street, but we're gonna go over here to this house and support this. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a way of getting bread, but I feel like the company that you keep keeps you stagnant.
It does.
If you wake up every day and your first goal is, I need to go get a drink, I need to go to the liquor house, that's the wrong way to wake up in the morning, period, because you're not progressing, you're not producing anything. You get what I'm saying? And then I ain't got time for the drunk talk. See, the drunk talk is what kind of turned me on. I ain't got no problem with the drinking liquor or the liquor house, but the drunk talk, like, yo, when we get, I'm telling you, next year we're gonna see $1 million, but I got you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you a break, and you a break, and you a, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you telling me this and you ain't even got no job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just ask me for a cigarette every time I see you. First thing come out, let me get a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? It's not even, hey, hello, or you gonna buy me a drink? I also want to say something, bro. Our community, we have so much wealth, bro. There's so much wealth in our community. Black and brown, baby. I mean, look, you own a liquor house. Next thing you might want to own a candy shop. You might want to elevate, do something different. We have what we need. It's there. We just need to like switch it up a little bit. Just shift your focus. You got the mindset. Like you said, align. Yes. Align. Okay. I look at the thought process like if somebody's over here doing clothes, right? You got a lot of people in the States where they're selling clothes, making clothes. You got a lot of people, you know, in real estate. You got a lot of people that's cutting grass. Instead of making a conglomerate or, I mean, you can't get into business with everybody. Yeah, you can't, But say just the mindset, I'm here to make the community thrive. I'm here, we don't have, say our age bracket. We need to start, okay, what you got going on, let's have our own power of the minds. Let's have our own network. How can we do this better? Well, I might have something that could take what you got going on to the next level. Exactly. Instead of competition, like, oh, what you got a podcast? I'm gonna start a podcast too. You're not gonna come and say, hey, what's some of your struggles that you went through trying to get the podcast going on? Do you have any dilemmas? What do you actually need? How do you go about getting everything legitimized or whatever the case may be? Instead, you just go off and the doors is open. Okay, instead of coming to you and actually hit in the comment sections, hey, Jay Harris, I got a question. Can I Gmail you or can I email you? You're going to roll off and buy this house, and it might be a loser. We could have got some advice from you, a guy that's already knowledgeable and has wisdom and understanding in the game and can possibly, like you say, mentor, guide. You know what I'm saying? Questions, you got them? Put them in the comments. Oh, yeah, audience engagement is key. It's imperative right about now. You get what I'm saying? Need it. So if you do got questions about some real estate or you want to sell a piece of property, let me know. Always about business. I like taking houses and turn them back, restore them to the beauty, and get good people in there and rent them out. So yes, it's a beautiful thing what you're doing though, for real, bro. Like I really gotta salute you. Just from watching from a distance and being a part, like the way the renovations is awesome. The mindset to have you doing, you walk in these properties like, oh man, somebody's gonna have a nice home. Look at these floors, look at these cabinets. You know what I'm saying? And it's also like, not saying the hood, but they're still in areas, you know, Statesville is building up. So all areas is not glamorous, but you put a glamorous house in the area. You know what I'm saying? That's that rose and that concrete. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're gonna have a rose bush, my brother. That's true though. That's true. Appreciate that. Man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love doing this. Like, at some point, it's going to be my full-time job, but this makes me happy, the creation part. I just like to create, and like I employ people in the community. You know, my money's circulating here in this community. And yeah, most people, my tenants, they're here from Statesville, local folks. Just it. So I'm trying to get it. It ain't easy, let me tell you. There's days when the bank account looks real low because I'm doing some renovations. But that's a side of real estate investing that some people don't tell you about. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, HGTV, this looks all nice.
It takes capital, people. When I say capital, I mean cash. You got to have some cash to spend. Ain't nobody going to give you no loan just because you got a house.
Yeah, fact.
They going to take it as collateral. And you're going to need some money to fix it up. You can't make money without spending money.
True indeed.
I'm telling you now.
True indeed.
It's just how it is. But it's good. So start saving your money. You have a 401k. That's what I did. I liquidated. That was my journey. But that's what you want to do, and you and your wife together. Y'all keep saving money. You know what I'm saying? Keep stacking. Y'all building for that fund.
That's smart, though, because a lot of people working right now with 401k, you might have $15,000, $20,000 in there if they keeping up with it. You know, you've been at the job 3, 4, 5 years. It's not hard to acquire that in a 401k.
No, you can take a loan out and buy a house.
Yeah.
Take a loan. My last clip, the last segment we had, take that money and buy a house. Mm-hmm. Buy it in the hood. South side right now.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Man.
Like displacement. That's just how it works, though. It's capitalism. I don't like it, but it's just how it works.
It's crazy because, like, I look at my life, bro, and June 26th, I'll be home 3 years.
Yeah.
This will be the longest I've been home flat since 19. A lot of y'all know that. About to be 43 in June as well. So my 3 years has been a lot of ups and downs, especially with finances, especially with trying to reach for a goal or goals. A lot of things I have reached, you know, amen to that. I'm thankful for the obstacles, I'm thankful for the situations, and I'm thankful for the blessings too, all in one. Because, you know, anytime you go through some type of hardship, there's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's the lesson that I got to learn from each mistake or each obstacle that I go through. But I had to come to grips that I'm so far behind for trying to be a thug or a gangster or a dope dealer, whatever the case may be, however you want to reference it, an asshole is what it basically is, because I didn't have any credit. I didn't know how to manage credit. I didn't have any rental history. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't have anything on my own. Either you living with the girl, the house is in the girl's name. Okay, guys, we got to get off of that bullshit. It's time for men to start having their own.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
we are the leaders.
yeah, it affected me because, like, literally, my 401k hasn't even started. I've been working since August of 23, but it hasn't started yet. So I got a late start. I can't even go to the 401k and cash. I just got vacation.
Yeah, yeah.
On some G shit, I'm 42. I never took a PTO day in my life.
Yeah, you can actually start a 401k just on the side when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to tap in.
Without your job. Yeah, you can do one on the side. So, yeah, you can just start throwing a little cash in there. Yeah.
Pull me up on that. But
exactly.
I'm trying to really get these, I ain't gonna say get these, but try to get certain people that might have been in the same shoe as me or walking down the same road as me to learn from my mistakes as well. Like, don't be a 42-year-old virgin, basically, as far as like housing, credit, bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is a late start. The choices that you're making in your life right now at the ages of 16 and 18 is what's going to be so detrimental in your life in your 40s. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, while you putting on that poo shiesty and you walking around with that gun and you want this quick money, you want a quick Benz, you want a quick chain, you want a quick house, don't nothing happen overnight.
It doesn't.
If it does, it probably got a little bit of sin in it and you don't need the shit any fucking ways. It's not gonna last. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna last. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of guys. They want everything quick. They don't want to work for it. But when you start working for it and you start getting that appreciation, like, damn, man, I ain't sold a nickel bag in the park, and I just went and bought this car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got to look over my shoulders. I still ride with the stiff neck when the police get behind me. That's just nature. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I've been doing that shit for decades.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
There they go. I ain't got nothing in the car. You know what I'm saying?
Look straight. Look straight.
You better not move, nigga. Don't look back, nigga. You always got a dummy in the back seat want to do like this. We got to fight when we get to the county. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I feel like you coming on this show and teaching the people financial literacy is important, especially with you being a native from this city and how your life changed, your story, what you went through, being from here, going across seas, joining the military, you know, starting over across seas, or not across seas, but across America. You went from the East Coast to the West Coast by yourself.
Yeah.
That takes balls. That takes courage. That takes a lot of faith for real, and you made it. So to come back with a different strength, with a different mindset, is really beautiful, and I hope the people can catch on and tap into that, man. For real.
Also, I want to say this to the community of Statesville. Listen, you might think Statesville ain't hitting on nothing, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot of opportunities here. You just gotta find them, bro. I was watching the TV today. I just saw Idell Statesville is like putting a commercial on, recruiting for people to send their kids to our school system.
What?
I just saw this today. Do you know what that means? That means they're getting ready for more people. They want more people to come here. They're trying to build the capacity. They're trying to build. I think that they're building a new high school actually coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. That means people are going to be moving here. That means there's going to be jobs. That means things are going to get a little bit more expensive.
Hell yeah.
Your rent's going to go up. I need you to get it together. I need you to get your life together. I need to get you a budget. I need you to like figure out where your money's going. Purchase your home. Don't let these interest rates scare you.
Yeah.
This is my philosophy. You date the interest rate. You dating like a relationship. You date it, but you marry the loan amount. You stuck with that loan amount. Okay? I'm gonna repeat it again. You date the interest rate. You marry the loan amount.
Listen.
You can refinance it. You can. It may take 3 to 5 years, but you're able to do it. Don't get caught up.
Burr. The Burr movement. Burr.
So people, it's on the way. The wave is coming. People are moving here. I sat in the coffee shop today. And all week I've been sitting in the coffee shop working. Downtown, I'm hearing people like, oh, I moved here from California. I moved here from Oregon. I moved here from Florida. People are here, bro. They're going to keep coming. They think our town is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Change your mindset. Change the people you hang around. Man, I'm telling you.
You know it's that time, man. Of course, here we go. This episode is sponsored by Jharris Investments.
Yeah.
Say secure, affordable housing, growing the community one house at a time. I like to shout out my boy, my brother David Parks, man. My condolences to the family. I want to say rest in peace to Barbara Jean. She was a very, very, very beautiful woman, man, and like a mother to me. All of y'all bros was like a mother to me, man, for real, for real. So to the family, I want to send our deepest condolences from Crazy Work Podcast and Jharris Investments.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all, man. We're going to tap in with y'all next week with more. If it ain't crazy, then what the fuck is? Let's go.
This is Crazy Work Podcast. Let's talk about it.